Here is what you guys missed yesterday. First thing being, yesterday and this morning, I had slow days, which is fantastic. Take the time when you can because, you know, if you have the right opportunity, you could be harvesting for a while. So yesterday we got half an inch of rain overnight, like in the morning and overnight. So we're gonna try and harvest again today because we really want to get this 80 acres of wheat finished up, and then we can head down east. While I was at the farm yesterday, I figured out the hydrostat leak, which is fantastic and was also best case scenario. There was a little plug in the top of the hydrostat on this machine, and they've got O-rings on them, and the O-ring was brittle and cracked, so it was coming out there. So picked up a metric O-ring kit at Dynamic and got that fixed. Awesome. And then I figured, hey, I mean, we're gonna have some time here, let's address our gearbox leak. So I really didn't want to pull the gearboxes off the drive of this header because it's pretty integral the way it's set up. I found a way around it though, so take a look at this. Here is the gearbox. They call it the transfer gearbox. I always looked at it as two gearboxes because it's got two fill plugs, but it's technically all one, but they have their oil separately. So if you look, the auger goes all the way through here, and the power goes through the auger to the other side to drive the knife. And I would have had to take all this apart, pull the boxes off, retime the fingers in the auger, all of that. I didn't want to do it. What's leaking is there's a plug like this, a cap, an end cap they call it. It's like a seal just with no hole in it, right back here, and it's leaking. So I ordered up a seal, and I figured out a way to change it without having to pull it all apart. So I started that. If you look right in here, you can see just a little bit of that end cap. So I drilled some holes in it, popped it out, and the plan was kind of just slide the new one in there with a pry bar and a hammer, get that sealed up. That's way better than having to pull it all apart. I got that, I did that, and as it turned out, the end cap that they sent me, they thought it was the same one as on this side, but it's a little bit bigger. So then I got holes in that one right now, and I have to get that changed before we start harvesting. Someone picked up parts today at Egg West, and hopefully I'll be able to get that done and keep using this method because I really don't want to take this apart. I was able to get the old seal back in just to kind of keep it covered, keep the rain out of it. And so I'm hopeful that we should be able to do all of this through that little access hole. Anyways, I gotta go into the yard there, get those parts, quickly change that seal, because then I'm heading back out to our field with this setup here, and we're gonna take a moisture. It's kind of the exact same setup as when we did it last time, but we're hoping that being, well, what is it, four days later, some of the green will have come out of it, which will help drop moisture. Instead of getting an inch of rain before, we only got half an inch, and today has been a better drying day. It was sunny and windy this morning. It's still sunny, or no, it's still windy. It's definitely not sunny. We actually almost got rained on again, and the humidity is lower. So we are really hoping we can get that done, because then, you know, we have to convoy down east 20 miles, so that'll take up some time. We're gonna go start on oats, which will also dry quicker after rain than wheat. And it's, you know, one of those situations where they turn the taps on and it hasn't stopped raining. So all those things, if we can get this wheat done, should allow us to keep making progress. And what you guys are all excited for is seeing that 4690 moving grain with that big auger. So I'm super excited for it too, and I can't wait to try it out. So here's the hoping we get harvesting today. Oh boy. It doesn't look great. Okay, we got our supplies. Everything we should need. I'm gonna have to do more drilling though. So let's put a hole in here. This is really not ideal in any way, but we got to get this thing out, and I really don't want to take the gearbox off. God, it's moving. We're starting off on a good note. They're at least the same size. So, that's what I was leaking out of. Drilled a couple holes in it. Pried it out. You can feel a couple burrs in there where it goes. So, I got some emery cloth. We'll just quickly do the best we can to polish it up a bit, and then get this thing in there, and hopefully there's no leak. If it does leak, at least it won't have holes in it like the old one, wherever it's gone right there. And if it does leak, we'll pull it out, get a new one, and just add some silicone, or maybe off season do it properly and pull the box. Okay, so I've got it in there lightly. I've got it tilted at a bit of an angle, so the far corner up here is in, farther than this side. Now I'm going to slide a pry bar in and hold that back corner and push at the same time as tapping right here with the hammer, and I think we'll get it to seat nicely. It all went together extremely well. I'm happy with how it's sitting in there. So hopefully we'll run it here today and know if it's leaking or not, but that's good. That gearbox and the hydrostat up there were the main concerns, and hopefully they have both been fixed. Heading into our field, I'm doing a bit more Sunnybrook testing. Stock machine, fully upgraded Sunnybrook machine, and I want to know, like, I'm running the cylinder 100 RPM slower minimum, like at least. Engine loads right around 15% less. So I want to know, what are we burning for fuel per acre in that machine versus this one? So I'm filling them up all the exact same. I'll track how much we use getting to the field, and then we'll be able to tell, hey, this is what it's doing, and I'm looking forward to that number. We are gonna get back on the road, head down there, and see what it's like, and hopefully we can combine. I'm really hoping we can get this done, head down east, because then we're combining by my place too, which I love living like right outside the field. That speeds up my travel time a lot. So I just spoke with him about parking my combine. Oh, we got stuff falling apart in here. Just spoke with him about parking my combine at his yard if it doesn't go. He said I was crazy to try, and well, my dad's probably thinking the same thing too, but we just gotta get it done. So we're on the road, be there in a half hour or less, and from there we will find out. I hope it goes. Once again, I mean, I'm pretty confident I'll make it under these wires, but it still makes a guy nervous every time. But I'm not stopping this time. If I get them, well, Hydro should have lifted them. Hopefully my insurance is topped up. Wow. It's almost like we've been here before. We're back. Traffic doesn't look too bad today though, so. Oh, we might have a window here. Semi's gonna go, and then there's a couple cars here, and then we're gonna rip, I think. That was good. We only waited for like 5 minutes. So we're making good time heading to the field. I hope it goes. You guys have heard me say that a few times now. As far as, like, our farm is inside the perimeter, and so we're very used to crossing the highway or driving on the highway with big implements. We always have a vehicle behind us spotting, you know, and you always got to be careful, but we're fairly used to it. Just make sure you're not driving on the highway with a header. Not gonna say why I know that, but it'll take a couple years off your life in stress. Throttle up, let's go get a sample. We got this guy here, he's gonna tell me when it's enough. Sooner better than later. I think I got too much last time.
Yeah, but now we need to get a decent amount of the tank so we're not mixing the samples.
I see what you're saying.
Now just go along with the go-getter tracks there. Jeez, quite nice.
Hopefully hopefully at least the green is gone. Looks like it's going to be a good field when we can get in here.
Yeah, the green is gone.
The green is gone.
Alright, that's
good. Shut her down. He's gonna go get our pail. I'm gonna take the sample back to the main yard and see what the moisture checks out as. We will know as soon as he pops his head out, almost based off of feel, whether it'll be a go or not. So hopefully we get the thumbs up. Everyone loves commenting good roof. Because when we bought this combine, they were shipping it to our place, they forgot to latch the roof, or the latch broke, and it ripped completely off. What do you think?
feels better than 26.
Hey, we're moving in the right direction. Oh, come on. At least give me a 21.
What?
Give me a 21. Blackjack, baby. Come here, kitty. This cat's got 7 toes on each paw in the front. That's a good kitty right there. Anyways, Andrew is optimistic, so we'll find out in a couple minutes.
Higher than that, but that's what's it's saying.
What's it saying?
I think we're around like 19.5-ish.
Whew! It's go time!
Which, I don't know if I believe that, but
Well, you can always run it again.
I will.
I mean, last time I got the dial up to 97.5, so.
Oh. That's why, I don't know, we combined wheat the other day, and we swore it was testing 60.5. And then we start pulling out of the bin, and it's saying like 18.5. So it's just, I think we're going though.
Hey, that's good news. Oh, baby! We got the big guy coming out. He's gonna hop in his combine. My brother's in the grain cart, getting that ready. We're hooked up to the header. Let's roll. Those old New Hollands, man. Those are sweet tractors. I like those a lot. Not that new crap, but those old ones are pretty sweet. Anyways, we're back. It's nice and squishy, so good thing we got tracks of 4-wheel drive. And let's get after it, fellas. We're gonna have to do a little to clean up our sample, but we're quickly unloading that because that is like everything from our last test sample as well, and it's pretty wet. So we want to get it out there, make sure we have no issues, and then we'll start going. We're gonna just work up and down, work our way that way. Shouldn't take too long as everything checks out. We are finally on me and my brother's wheat, our first crop for our harvest. Unloading there. Dad's hooking up here. I hope things work well. So I loaded up the exact same settings that we had last time we were in a wheat, but because this is so wet, like 19-20% moisture versus I don't know, what was that, 16% or 15% what we were in earlier. Definitely performing different. Yield is looking fantastic so far. But we are in the power. We're going 4 mile an hour almost, and like instead of being 40 to 50% in that other field, we're at 70 to 80% now. So and there's some green spots, got to slow down. But I'm just working on getting it dialed in right now because the sample isn't great, but a lot of that is because I'm trying to get started, trying to break open a piece, and we're not pushing it as hard. I'm getting full. Andrew's gonna throw a pan, and I'm going 4 miles an hour, so that's where I want to be based off of what we were doing last time. So guess we'll see what happens. I'm unloading, and then I'm gonna shut down the separator here, and we're gonna take a look inside, make some adjustments. Andrew said we had no sieve losses, but he thought maybe a bushel of the rotors, so I'm gonna see what I can do. We had the rotor flaps, one of them closed in oats. It should be open, but I'll go double check that, see if we can get a bit more speed out of our rotor, and then I will slow down my cylinder a bit to throw less seed into the rotor maybe, and we'll just double check and make sure we're thrashing everything out. So this has electric rotor cover plates, but they don't work very well, so even if they say they're open or closed, they aren't always, so I like to go up and check. They were open. While I was checking, my brother gave me a call, and he thought by feel the losses were high, but he said it was like 0.1 of a bushel. So that means we're good to go to start cleaning things up. This is perfect, just perfect. They're saying it's gonna start raining at 5, which is a half an hour from here. And I mean, we can get a lot done, but I don't think we can get that much done. Oh boy. I guess we'll see. Holy smokes, is it ever green under there? I may have been pushing it a little hard. I snapped both shear bolts on both knife drives at the same time. I thought I plugged my header for a second because it was just so instant, but nope. So we'll get some shear bolts, get her back up and going. So it wasn't the green at all that shut us down there. A knife bolt broke, so then the knife pivoted over where they overlap. Both knives hit each other, sheared both bolts. So we got it going again. Talk about under the gun. Oh, it was looking so nice here a half hour ago, and now we're back to will it rain? Anyways, we'll do some passes here, get the headland cleaned up, and then start our A-B lines. So the crazy thing about this field is that we gotta watch out for trees because of beavers. There's a bunch of beavers in this ditch, and they like to randomly drag trees into the field instead of building a dam or whatever else they want to use them for. So that's always fun. It's starting to spit. We're right on the edge of it too. If it stops here in the next 5 minutes or doesn't pick up, we can keep going, but this is brutal. Ain't it? Wow, you know it's not good when you get that happening. Come on. Well, I think we may once again be shut down. She's packed in there good. Hee boy. Come on. We got 15 acres done, I guess. We only needed 2.5 hours, but wasn't today. Probably won't be tomorrow. Now we're just quickly trying to unload everything so that we can get the hoppers on the combine floats and the grain carts. Oh, that really sucks. Just a 5-minute shower. It's clearing up already. But that'll be it for today for sure. This is when harvest starts to get hard and stressful, when you just keep getting these, well, big rain events, or even just a 5-minute little one, and it just keeps kicking you out of the field. I mean, at least it wasn't a ton of rain. Maybe if things look really nice, we can get back in here tomorrow, but we'll have to see, I guess. So, my brother, he went to the farm to get a Super Bee because we were combining. So now we'll just load the Super Bee and we'll all head in together with it. Well, hopefully we get back out here soon. We're not bringing everything back this time. I mean, there's lots of construction equipment there, so hopefully no one messes with anything. And we're gonna unload the grain cart into the Super Bee there and call it a day, I guess. And there we have it, yet another rain delay. It almost seems like it's gonna be that kind of harvest where it's just rain all the time. You get a day or two that you can actually get something done, and then it's gonna rain again. But time will tell. I guess it's still kind of early on in harvest. So anyways, that's today. Hopefully we get back at it tomorrow. Anyways, you guys have a good day, and we will see you on the next one.